Demand and supply, the most popular forex strategy and the simplest that has taken the forex industry by storm. And I wish I knew about demand and supply when I was a beginner trader. I would be a multi-millionaire right now. Traders, in today's episode, I'm going to be explaining to you what is demand and supply, why I recommend it, and I'm going to be giving you 3 tips on how you can trade demand and supply and be profitable in the forex market. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe and let's jump into the video. Now, why do I recommend supply and demand? As per now, you should know that we have a volume of $7.6 trillion that is being moved every single day in the forex market, and 95% of this is controlled by the banks, meaning we retail traders don't have really much money to control the market or move market in any way. So one of the simplest ways that you can learn how to trade like the banks is by trading demand and supply. So anytime when I'm trading demand and supply, I'm always going to trade on a 1 hour time frame. Since I'm a full-time day trader, I always like to maximize off moves. I don't want to trade on higher time frames where I have to wait for months and months for price to play out. So I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about demand and supply. So let's jump into the video. So the first thing you need to understand, demand is any zone in the forex market that causes an upside move. For example, you can see right here we have so many parts that have aggressive buying and aggressive selling, but now our main point right here, we're going to look for a demand zone in the market. So one of the ways that you can find demand, look for a place where there's consolidation. Probably when price is about to reverse, look for consolidation, because most of the time consolidation is just demand. So what zone do we see? The zone that is where we see consolidation is our zone where price is consolidating right here. Now what do we see? We see our price currently giving us a double bottom, which indicates that price is about to reverse. Now other than that, we have also consolidation. Consolidation is always means orders are being accumulated so that you can see a breakout. Now this type of demand is called a drop based rally. Reason why, we have 2 types of demand here. We have this consolidation right here. So anytime when you see a consolidation right here, it's going to break out with much momentum. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3 candles, and then after it's going to push back in here. So this first push here is where we're going to take our first buy trade. So most of the time you can miss out on this, because since what causes this price to come back down here, it's much momentum. Because remember, we are talking about banks. These are governments that have really much money that they employ, So probably you may miss out on this part right here, but you can always take your trade on this other next candle right here. But again, as I mentioned, there are 2 types of demand here. So the first one is this one right here, where price has to break out and retest. Now the other one is where we stretch this demand zone to the future, just like this. We stretch it like this, as you can see, guys. So now look what happens. Since this was a zone in the market that caused this upside move, what happens when price comes back to the demand zone? It's always going to bounce off just like this. You can see this V-shaped. Anytime when you see a V-shaped structure in the market, know that it's smart money in place. Smart money are meaning the big guys who have billions, trillions of dollars. You can see price always comes back here. Now we always want to take our trade when price comes back here. Now this is a tip. Anytime when you're trading demand and supply, you don't want to see price consolidating back into your demand zone. You always want to see price drop in here and bounce off and then go back to the upper side. That is always what we want to do. But now, since this is a big zone that we have drawn out, we always want to take the trade when price breaks out of that zone right there. You see this candle right here, it broke out, and this other candle pushed back in again for a retest, just like what we had right here. You take your trade. So here we would be having 2 trades. This is the 1 hour time frame, traders. This is the 1 hour time frame. So the first trade would be here, and then probably put your take profit at the current turning zone, which is this one right here. So our take profit would be right there, as you can see. We're putting our stop loss just here, which is around 27 pips, and your target is almost 82 pips, which is crazy, guys. Now the other trade would be right here, as you can see right here. This is, remember, in demand we are buying only. So the other trade would be this one right here, putting your take profit at a recent zone, and then putting our stop loss just right there. As you can see, guys, here taking out 40 pips and risking only 15 pips, guys. This is money. Remember, we are day trading. We're not looking at 100 pips. We're not looking at 200 pips. We're looking at 90 pips, 80 pips in the forex market, risking probably the highest, probably let's say 30 pips. So you can see, traders, this would be our first demand zone. Now this is our supply zone, traders. So anytime when you have price dropping, it's always going to consolidate. So consolidation also means supply or demand. So now here you're going to see that we have this zone right here in the market. So anytime when you see consolidation in the market, you just have to mark out the whole thing like this. You see, as I mentioned, consolidation, it means orders are being accumulated so that we can see price either break out to the upper side or to the downside. Now look what happens here. Here we had price breakout with much momentum, retest. This is the opposite of the first demand that I showed you, where we had price consolidate, give us, a double bottom, and then after it broke out and tested and then dropped down. As you can see to that. So the first trade is always here. Take your trade when price breaks out and retests this zone right here. You can see traders putting your stop loss just up here, which is around 20 pips, and then our take profit. We always want to look through the history and put our take profit at a recent zone. Now, let's say if you miss this trade right here, all you just have to do is grab your zone, pull it. As you can see, grab your zone and pull it. Reason why? That is a supply zone, and price will definitely use that supply zone in future. So you can see traders, look at how price comes back and reacts off our zones. Look at that. And anytime when price comes back to our zones, we have really much momentum. You see, it's either banks are in play or we have a lot of news. You can see right here. So the first one right here, you can see how price pushes back into the zone, and then the other kind of comes back. You see, then this one right here pushes back into, and then it closes from outside, as you can see traders. You see, so again, as long as you know that it's demand or supply, traders, and you see this V-shaped structure in the Forex market, know that that is mad money. So meaning price is just going to do the opposite. It has just done this side. As you can see how price went up aggressively, it's the same thing it's going to do to drop aggressively. And not even just that, look at how price does the same thing right here. It pushes up here with really much momentum, but it fails to close above there. This was all rejection. Price closes from below, and then you can look at this, price just keeps on dropping. Look at that. As I mentioned, demand or supply, it has to cause either an uptrend or a downtrend. As simple as that, guys. Now traders, this is my secret on how I trade demand and supply. Anytime when you see a break-off structure like this in the Forex market, price has broken it out with the much momentum. Remember we said any zone that causes a downside move, it's a supply or demand. So look how aggressive we have. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 candles, and these are all aggressive candles that are dropping, and they break our structure right here. So meaning this is a break-off structure. Now what happens? Since we have aggressive selling, it means a zone was left up there, which is the supply zone. We always want to mark it out just like this. You can see, then after drag this to the future. Reason why? We want price to come back there and bounce off. Look at that, traders. Price comes back and then bounces off. So what my confirmation, I just want to see price bouncing, drop. We don't want to see consolidation in the supply zone or demand. We want to see price tapping, drop. Same thing you can see, traders. Tapping, drop. You see, you always take your candle. You can zoom into the 15 time frame and take probably on the smaller candles, because you see when this big candle drop like this, you may not find an entry. So zoom into the smaller time frame and then you can take your entry. You see, traders. So look at that, price bounces in, closes from outside. Take your trade on the next candle. If you take your trade and price probably takes you out, probably meaning the demand or supply was violated. And I'm going to show you if demand and supply is violated, what happens. So you can see, traders, here we want to see a break-off structure, and we need to see this much momentum. Then after, we're going to see price push back up and then drop. This is another example. Again, as I mentioned, we need to see a downtrend market, as you can see. But in this downtrend, we had a break-off structure. Where is our break-off structure? Our break-off structure was right here. Look at that. Traders, master this setup. Break-off structure, and how was it broken? We had much momentum. We had 1 2 3 4 5 6 aggressive candles to the downside. Whenever we see that, we know that a supply zone was left up there. Look at this. You mark out the candles before the aggressive selling. Look at that. Look at that, traders. As I mentioned, we don't need to see consolidation. We just want to see price tapping, drop down. Tapping, drop down. Because you know that it's banks in play. They're going to tap in there and then start selling right away. So you're going to profits right away, traders. Look at that. You see that? You take your trade when price just bounces off there. As you can see, bounced off 1 2 times, and it gave us you can see, traders, actually the price gave us here a double top right here, and it retested. So meaning this would be a good entry. Look at that. So you take your trade just like here, like that. Put your stop loss up here, as you can see, which is around 30 pips, and then put your take profit at the recent zone like that. Just like that. Traders, break-off structure, supply zone. Break-off structure, supply zone. Look at that, guys. Now, let me show you the last one, which is here. Again, we have a break-off structure. Look at this right up here. You see this? This is our breakout structure. Look at the momentum that went up, that caused this breakout structure. We had 1, 2, 3 big candles, meaning a zone was left with the market, which is that a demand zone, which is right here. Then you mark it out like this, and then after you drag this to the future. Now look what happens when you drag it to the future. You see this? Look at that, guys. Look at how price taps into our zone right there. Look at that. Price comes and taps in. As I mentioned, we want to see the V-shaped structures only. V. You see, price taps in. You can see, take your trade on the next candles after the touching. You see, up here, take your trade, put your take profit at the reset zone, which is there. You see, put your stop loss just below right there, which is around 35 pips, and you're making more than 211 pips. Traders, I wish I knew demand and supply earlier. I would be a multi-millionaire, guys. So don't take demand and supply lightly. Let me show you what happens if demand or supply is violated. So traders, when demand or supply is violated, this is what happens. So this is our zone right here. This is our zone right here. You can see we have 1, 2, 3 big candles. So anytime when people see these aggressive candles, they think, okay, that is a demand zone, that is a supply zone. Not every time it's going to be a supply zone. Now, if you ever have your zone like this, and you can see how price breaks it with really much momentum, what happens? Price is going to use it as a break and retest. Look at this. When you pull this that side, you can see. Look what happens. Price, it's going to use it as a break and retest. As simple as that. Look at that. Price breaks and retests it. So anytime when your demand or supply is violated, price is going to use it as a break and retest. I hope that is very clear, traders. So guys, and the broker that I'm using is FXView, right? FXView offers good spreads, mostly on gold. I love to trade gold, and there is no bad thing trading gold on a forex broker that is, charging you too much. So meaning, anytime when you make money, the broker is taking a big bite from your money, guys. So I prefer trading with FXView when I'm trading gold and other pairs mostly. So FXView has low spreads, it has good commissions, and minimum deposit is $50, and it offers up to 500 leverage. And also it's registered in 4 countries. So if you want to see its regulations are right here. It's registered in 4 countries, in Cyprus, India, Mauritius, and South Africa, to make sure that your money is very, very safe. Also, FXView is a ECN broker, multi-registered, award-winning broker, guys. Look, they won the best value broker in 2021 at the Dubai Forex Expo. Then also these are all the awards the guys that have won. So I'm going to be leaving the FXView link in below this video. Make sure to get to FXView link, trader. So let's jump back here. Demand and supply, the only forex strategy that I recommend for beginners. And even if you're a pro trader and you've been having trouble with having a profitable strategy, adapt to this one. Backtest it as much as you can, guys, and trading will be very easy for you. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and I'll see you in my next. Peace.